Hey, so I'm 18 now, and in a couple of months, I'll be turning 19, going to college, going to uni, moving someplace far away, and all that. And, it never really set in for me that, oh shit, I'm 18 now. Like people were raving about this age. People were like, oh, this is the age where you finally become an adult. It's the age where you get some responsibilities on your belt that you never had as a kid. And growing up, this was always the benchmark for me, I guess. The benchmark to adulthood, reaching 18. I would always think, oh, when I'm 18, I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that, and I'll be going to so many things. I'll be doing this and that. But, I'm a couple of months into this being 18 hogwash, and it doesn't really feel any different. It, it never, it doesn't feel real being 18. Because I remember when I was like a few years back when, I was in school and I would look at the seniors and I'd be like, damn, they're like so grown up, you know? They're so mature, so tall, like in the physical sense, grown up so much, and even like in the mental sense, they've grown up so much. They have their own sense of identity. They're doing all of this. They're doing so much at 18, and I'm like, okay, when I turn 18, I'm gonna be that way too. And then I turned 18, and now the I'm looking at kids who were like my age thinking about that stuff, and it feels like, you know I still feel like I'm one of them. Like, in the sense that it didn't really feel like I grew up, you know it felt like I snapped, and now I'm 18, and nothing really changed all that much. And I guess my own like early teen experience, my old childhood experiences also shaped the way I am today. I never really had the same freedom that other kids had. I didn't really like go out the house. I didn't really like um work a job. Never have, even till now. That's a whole different topic. That's kind of scary, but I'm also kind of excited about that. Anyway, I didn't grow up normally like other people did. I guess I didn't learn the same things that other people did my age because I didn't go through the same things that normal people would go through. And now I'm 18. I'm supposed to be an adult. Well, I think 18 is still like pre-kid, but and I just don't feel that way. I don't feel like an adult. I feel so stunted compared to my peers. It feels like everybody like grew up and I just got left behind. Even like physically, I'm still pretty short. Dude. I never like got a growth spurt actually. I'm really short. I won't tell my height, but damn. I look like a child actually. I look like a child. People mistake me for a child. Well, I am, but like people mistake me for like a really young child, and it gets pretty awkward at times. And you know, greatest question to me is when will I start feeling 18? You know, when will I start finally feeling like an adult? Because it doesn't seem like it'll you know come soon. Um, I'll probably be like 30 and still feel like a kid. You know, but we'll see. I guess we'll see. I don't know if like this is just a okay. I'm pretty sure everyone else has in some way felt this way, but it just feels very wild. I guess feels very wild. And that's about it.